Welcome to The Royalty, where reality TV strategy meets unfiltered truth. Hosted by a trio of reality TV royalty, Tiffany Mitchell, Derek Big D Frazier, and Hannah Chada. This is The Royalty, exclusively on the Heavy Crown Network.
Oh, hello, everyone. My name is Big D, aka as known as Derek F. And I am from this lovely season with these beautiful, iconic women of Big Brother 23. If you guys have never heard of it, and unfortunately, I did come up runner up for some damn reason, and that is okay in my book, I guess, but I'm still hurt from it. And welcome to the Royalty Podcast on the Heavy Crown Network. And just so you guys know, because you guys keep asking, Claire is here.
Yes.
She is doing the recap.
Everyone,
Yes.
what a fun surprise. Claire is here, guys. It's happening next week, too. Write that down.
Yes. Claire is here to recap Survivor 50 with us, and we're praying she will stay with us for the rest of the time ever for Survivor 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 until she dies. We love that for her.
This is already such a chaotic intro, but yes. In the comments, whenever people are like, "Oh my God, you guys need to bring Claire back," I'm like, God, like she is the channel at this point. We are the guests. But hey,
That part.
also, Big Z, everyone who's watching this definitely knows Big Brother 23. Otherwise, they wouldn't be watching this.
Oh, wait, I'm not to get off topic, and I'm not going to make this about Big Brother tonight. There's people that actually still comment, like literally comment underneath stuff that we post on Heavy Crown,
Yeah.
asking where are these people from, what show, what season of Big Brother, and I'm like, damn, I thought we made an impact, but I guess the fuck we didn't.
I have seen a comment that was like, Tiffany and Claire should play on a season together. I'm like, guys, I'm going to blow your mind.
I did see that comment too.
Guys, there's so many episodes to watch of this.
So many. You'll spend
I
your
saw
whole
that
entire
comment.
month watching it.
I saw that comment too. I assumed it was sarcasm. Maybe it was not. But hey guys, what's up? My name is Hannah, as known as Chada. I'm also from Big Brother 23, and my most recent accolade is I was on The Amazing Race season 38. Can't forget about the accolades, guys.
Cannot.
Love. And finally, last and some say least, my name is Claire Rafis, as known as a cougar in the shape of a Ren Fair girl. Affiliates include Big Brother 23 with these amazing people, as well as the Amazing Race 34 winner. Also, I once played an ORG of Survivor, and I was the first to jury. So don't forget about that.
I also want to say, Claire, speaking of those online games, like, and they're called orgs or whatever, I'm actually playing a game coming up soon, and it's called Spotlight.
Big D, I'm playing that too.
Oh my God, are we playing the same one?
Everyone, get
On the 29th?
Yes.
Hannah, I'm shook up. I'm scared. I don't like this for us. I'm getting scared. I like to watch you play the game. I don't want to play the game with you. I'm scared. Oh my God, that's
You should be.
shook up. I am scared. I'm scared.
Well, the good news
Okay.
is you guys hate each other and won't work together. So
Oh, 100%.
you guys are
100%.
basically Rizzo and Charlie, Aubrey and Genevieve,
No,
Emily, and keep
Claire.
your mouth quiet.
Me
That
and
is
you are Rizzo and Charlie, okay? Because tonight it was given for Claire forgot her other accolade. Me and Claire played the same game of Big Brother. We're rivals. We should have been on the challenge, the rivals, something like that. That would have been good for me and Claire.
Okay, you guys, viewers at home. Claire versus Big D Hall Brawl.
Claire
Wheelbarrows and sandbags.
Ooh, Claire wins.
No.
Okay.
No one beats Big D in a sandbag challenge. And we can get into that tonight. But for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, one of perhaps the more undercurrent themes of Big Brother 23 is Claire and Big D were coming for each other all season. This was like a full-on rivalry. And anytime Claire would talk to me about it, I would start dying.
I'd be like, hey, I'm just gonna like pitch something here. I know it's kind of crazy, but hear me out.
I'll be with Azza. I'll be like, Azza, Claire is coming for me, and I gotta get her ass before she gets me because we're playing the same game. They keep putting us on the block together. We're playing the same game. She can't be the block sitter. That is my job.
The good news was we were playing the same game and that neither of us could win competitions. So
That part.
Okay.
No, Claire, you won one.
And
The
you know
point of
what?
destiny.
Talk about that.
And we
Even though
and
I threw it.
you
I
guys
threw
played
it
against
at
each other.
Tom.
Did.
I know it. I threw it. I'm like this with the coins. Oh, great.
I got it.
Okay.
Well,
Go
guys,
down.
thank you for coming back. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And just know, look, we are on time this week for you guys, okay? But I am going to give you guys a heads up. Next Thursday, I'm going to Canada next week with Bryce of Window, like 72 hours. Like, it's a quick turnaround. Like, we're leaving Tuesday night, getting there like Wednesday, 2 a.m., doing the Survivor event, and then leaving Thursday afternoon to come right back. 7-hour drive. So I will not be able to film it till Thursday night. So the episode will not be out until Friday. If that works for everyone's schedule, we could talk about that later. But just know you'll see an episode by Friday next week. Okay, guys?
I love how we're talking about operations and logistics on the podcast.
Yeah,
We're
don't
talking about scheduling on the podcast.
Oh, guys, tonight's episode was Night to the Heart, episode 4. Okay. And that's what it was called, Claire. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Knife to the heart. Now, we lost Q last week, okay? And this is the lovely Pink Tribe. We're going to go by colors, okay? And Emily is back at the tribe. She's happy with the plan, they're happy with Q, getting him out. Ozzy is making it known, like, hey, we got a big target out of here, guys. Like, shouldn't we all be happy? We got a big target. Stephanie is still confused. I think because she's not used to being on this type of time. She's used to recess time. She's used to looking at a clock and watching it and seeing it. So without a clock and a timer who's keeping her schedule together, she don't know what's going on.
Okay, but ask her to put together a single file line.
Because one thing about Pink Tribe, they walking straight.
Period.
She is assigning the line leader, okay? And she is making sure all the dodgeballs are brought in, okay? Timmy, get over there. Timmy, get the dodgeball. I don't want to see it out there afterwards, okay? No kicking
That
it.
part.
Making sure
Get up. And
She's
I'll
making
see you
sure
again
if there's a bee
on
sting.
Thursday.
Exactly. And she's making sure that if there's a bee sting on the playground, she has the EpiPen. She's making sure that there will be no concussions at recess. She's making sure that the monkey bars will not be greased. They are dry. She's making sure that, anyway.
Okay.
There's lots of
she
room for
really
Stephanie
is.
on
To
this
the point.
island.
Let me tell you how in line she got this place. She's making sure there's no germs for the kids.
Okay, free sponsorship. Okay.
She ain't playing with them.
Advisor. Okay, prop.
Wait,
She said, Timmy, did you just pick your nose? Come here. Get y'all voted out Q, bitch. Get these germs out of here. She ain't playing with them.
Don't inhale that.
She ain't playing. That's how I get high in life. Hand
Oh,
sanitizer.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
wait, Big D, how do you pronounce it?
Hand sanitizer.
Period.
Thank you. Okay.
Claire said, yeah, that sounds right.
Now, Ozzy talks about getting close with Mike and the staff. I'm trying to get close with Mike because he's like, I want to get close to Mike so he's closer to me and he works with me by getting out Angelina. That is what it seems the name of the game is. Yes, Hannah Chutta.
Okay, today I'm just going to raise my hand, so I'm not interrupting anyone. But do we think that Ozzy really just wants the White Lotus cameo, and that's why he wants to get close to Mike White? That's kind of what it was giving.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
That's what Christian said.
That Christian did
because
say
why,
that.
like, this relationship that Ozzy is really trying to forge with Mike White, it's kind of coming out of left field. It doesn't make sense to me.
Hey, those are two members of the LGBT community.
Oh, you're so
And
right.
apparently, Ozzy used to manage a restaurant that Mike White went to. And we know Mike
Oh.
White was in his OnlyFans. So, these are all things that
Uh,
contribute.
I'm like
He
thinking
wasn't in
Okay.
OnlyFans, but there was an
didn't know that.
interview where he was trying to
okay, because I was gonna say I definitely
Right, but
subscribed to Ozzy's OnlyFans
subscriber.
at one point, and I didn't see Mike White at all. So that's why I was like,
I
did I
didn't
miss
know it was like
something?
a community thing.
Oh, I mean, I saw the OnlyFans. I mean, it's
You didn't
it
see
makes.
Mike White in the comments?
Oh, maybe I missed it. Damn,
You
I
gotta
was
read
looking at the
the
comments because
comments.
I was just like, oh.
It's where you're kinda, like, bored and you're like, "Alright,
Well,
what's I'm saying? When's it good, you know?"
well, when I was I will say this clear, like the videos weren't long enough for me, so I kind of feel like I got a little scammed. Like Ozzy got to do a little bit better. They weren't really giving long. They're like 30 seconds. I'm like, girl,
You
do
know?
This is
better.
this is field research, guys. We are doing we
Feel
are
free.
doing
We
we are
are
asking the hard questions. We
and
are
we're
journalists.
not reading the interviews or listening to the exit press, but we are doing the deep research, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
We're doing the
deep,
hard
clear,
research.
hard.
Stop. Not the two things.
Now, we get to the Orange Tribe. The Orange Tribe decides that we are playing. Actually, I'm sorry, we're actually recapping America's Got Talent. I'm sorry, not America's Got Talent, Survivor's talent show. Okay, and Rick Devin decides he wants to juggle some coconuts, which I was hoping he was going to pull out, like put the coconuts up here and start jiggling. Like he could have been Kim Petras and been like, my coconuts. Like that would have been great. Like he should have really turned it out because remember, this episode is all about this, guys. Musical music. Okay. That's what it should
Yes.
have been called. Okay. Survivor musical.
Music. Survivor the musical. I love it.
Survivor the. You know what? I'm actually not going to call this episode what it's actually called. I'm actually going to call it episode 4, the Survivor musical, just so you guys know. And then Rizzo does an impression of Mickey Mouse, which I thought was spot on. He did great. You know, Camilla was really impressed. She was just shocked to know that she hasn't heard Mickey Mouse in years, and Rizzo was able to pull it out his ass and do it.
Is this foreshadowing, though? Is Rizzo telling them, hey, guys, I'm a rat in this game? That is to be determined. So stay tuned. Keep watching. Claire's not going anywhere. So if anything, keep watching for her.
Let me make this clear. We're about 12 minutes in. In case you guys don't know, Claire is an employee at the Heavy Crowd Network, and she is here to recap Survivor. We hope that she will come back and do it again the year and the year and the year after that, or she wants to come and do any other shows, or maybe we'll try to pitch Claire her own show where she gives her book reviews and show us her crocheting and show us her new cat toys and shit like that. Whatever Claire likes to do, she can come and have her own show.
Let me know in the comments. Okay, also,
yes, what do you want Claire to do on the Heavy Crown Network after Survivor, guys?
Okay, I got beef with the commenters, okay? I feel like I'm always pitching ideas for things you should put in the comments, and no one ever does it, okay? I didn't see one verse in the comments of last episode. So this time, actually do it.
The verse we're supposed to write. The verse we're supposed to write.
My other podcast be? I would accept suggestions like cat toys. What else?
Book reviews.
The books review. Book
reviews. I can talk about like what reality TV couples do I think will break up soon. I can talk about
I love that. Wait.
The messy drama on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
And what would Claire's shows be? Maybe it'd be Claire one woman show. I love that.
Just a monologue.
Yeah. And it's like a 5-minute show. It's not even long. It's like 5 to 10 minutes. Claire comes, she drops her monologue and moves on. And it gives you guys wanting more. I love it.
Okay.
Longer or shorter than Ozzy's OnlyFans?
Girl,
Longer,
longer than
sounds
that
like.
motherfucking OnlyFans. I'm mad I paid that $20 that one time. I said, $20,
You
you
paid
got it.
$20.
I just want to
You
see
guys,
it.
we at the Heavy Crowd Network, we don't cut
Support.
corners. We
Was it an
spend the
expense?
$20
I
so you
supported,
don't
let me
have
tell you
to.
something.
That's a
I
work
supported
expense.
Ozzy. I supported Paulie from Big Brother. I supported when
Right.
Fessy had his. I supported other people from the challenge. I supported everybody on the
No,
OnlyFans.
you're making yourself sound so selfless when I know your support was so selfish.
It was not. It was for me to see what's going on. So anyway, speaking of what's going on, Jonathan and Charlie decided to put on a porn duo. I'm sorry, not a porn duo, a wrestling match.
Look, it was giving something. When he was like on top of him, I was like, now wait a second. Now wait
Okay.
a second.
I said,
Survivor After Dark.
it's definitely
scene,
giving,
and I was
Claire,
like,
it's definitely
oh,
giving,
no.
it's definitely giving Jonathan as the bottom and Charlie as the top, because that's what's
Oh.
usually how it is. Always the bigger man being the top, the bottom, and the smaller guy being the top. So, speaking of, they put on a
This is our
wrestling
most
match.
X-rated episode we've ever done.
Like,
They
oh,
put on this
God.
performance, and Sari is like, she's shocked and gooped and gagged by it.
Yeah.
And, Rizzo ends up winning the talent show. Shout out to Riz God. He won the Mickey Mouse Challenge show.
But did he win Big D's heart?
Who would you have voted for?
Commenters. Me, Charlie / Jonathan. I don't know if that was the same act or if they were like
I think
competing
they were a
separately.
duo. I think they were a duo.
They were a duo. I think
Yeah.
I would have voted for them just because they were entertaining.
Well,
Yeah,
and I
they
kind
really-
of wonder if maybe Rizzo was doing other acts, but like
Yeah.
the copyright wouldn't let it. Or maybe they
True.
got like a little, maybe he was doing like Donald Trump, and it was like a little list, and it was like, oh, can't show that now,
Well, just in case Donald Trump is on standby in Fiji, maybe he's a huge Survivor fan.
Oh my God.
Oh,
We're gonna
no.
get there. We're gonna get there. Now, in this segment, we
Mhm.
get the Rizzo letting us know that Charlie letting us know that he hates Rizzo to the point he's like, it reminds me of what's her name from the season where
Liz. Millionaire Liz.
I'm pissed. Okay. We get to the Teal Tribe. Coach,
Can I quick?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is,
Always.
and I'll be so fast. This
Don't
is
be-
my thesis of the episode, and I feel like this is like a good entry point to it of Charlie and Rizzo. So for me in this episode, I am looking at it through the lens of the trauma that reality TV causes and the lessons that you learn that you take through to your later life, right? So like Charlie absolutely hating Rizzo because of the trauma he has from Maria to the point of like absolute hatred. And really, what I want to track is as the season progresses, as this episode progresses, who is able to rise above their trauma, who is doomed to repeat their trauma, who is fighting against this trauma in such a way that it ends up like ruining them. I found it like very interesting of Rizzo and Charlie, Aubrey and Genevieve mirroring like Aubrey and Michelle and like the trauma she has from women, and Gabby and Christian and Emily, and like all of these different, and even to a certain extent, Mike White and Angelina, and all these extents of like how your trauma can echo through your life and like impact you in all these different ways and like determine your future. I don't know. It's very interesting. And like, will the person who copes with it the best win? Will someone who doesn't have trauma win? I don't know. But it's like all very interesting reflection points that we don't get on an all newbie season, right? So it's
Yes.
it's
Well,
intriguing.
stay tuned because you'll find out on tonight on American Idol where you can vote for your favorite American Idol to win.
Period.
Claire, I just want to respond to that because that is something else that fascinates me about any winter season or not any winter season, any returnee season. Because you get to observe people's patterns in their returnee season versus on their original season. And a lot of times we do see players kind of fall back into the same patterns, and some of those old patterns may have resulted in an unfavorable outcome that then went on to cause trauma. So I am also going to be tracking that.
Yeah.
And I think, like, as funny as the Charlie v. Rizzo drama is on the surface,
Which I do love.
I do think it's super, super interesting. And yeah, let's see what
Tell us,
happens.
Kat.
Let's see. Velma and Cheese also think it's interesting. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
Got it.
because Rizzo, like, this is entirely one-sided beef. Rizzo has no idea that Charlie feels this way about him. That was probably such a fleeting comment in Rizzo's head. If you were to ask him right now, he'd be like, "I don't even remember saying that." Um, but that most certainly did paint a target on his back. And
Yeah.
so I'm curious to see how both of them kind of navigate that throughout the season.
Yeah,
I
and
guess.
that's like you are, of course, bringing your own trauma, but then you have to deal with everyone else's, and it's like you don't
Mhm.
know like what people are bringing and what hurts them, and like Mike White trying to use that to his advantage, and it ends up backfiring, right? Like it's like
Mhm.
just an extra dimension that's interesting.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
definitely giving multiverse like the Avengers because we saw the new
Ooh,
commercial
Yeah.
for
of course.
Spider-Man. So it felt like they were kind of trying to push that into some type of way. We
Mm.
get to the Teal Tribe, which is Kalo, I forgot,
Oh.
whatever. Teal Tribe.
Mm.
Coach is getting
Hollow.
braids. Coach is getting braid. He was trying to get some box braids, I guess. Aubrey is out looking for an idol because
Mm.
Genevieve is not staying off of Aubrey because they both are literally the same. I'm not gonna lie. She's like, "Oh, if
Mhm.
I'm not here, then that means I'll be looking for an idol. So, hey guys, where's Aubrey?" So she goes yelling for Aubrey, and I love Aubrey going, she can't get away from these old people home long enough. Okay, she wants to go find an idol. She's trying. She's like, I have one, but I want another one. Um, and as Aubrey and her, Genevieve comes up, she's like, I was worried about you. Like, Aubrey's like, bitch, please, please. She's like, oh, I just needed some time to think. And as they're out like walking, Genevieve, I guess, decides, oh, since I'm out, I'm gonna look. And she finds another. Guess what, guys? Take a guess. Oh my god, take a guess. What does she find?
IDO. That was not, I did
I thought
not
you were
spell
gonna
that
spell Billie
correctly.
Eilish, and I was like, "That's not how you spell that."
Oh, B B w B I
Uh-huh.
L L I
I
E
oh girl. S.
Oh.
eyelash.
Yes. So here's my thing. We're once again, and the way that Genevieve opens this note, it is just so like, oh girl, I already know what this is. Here's another Billie
Yeah.
Eilish idol. Like
She's like,
it's like,
"Billy, put down the pen. Stop writing." She's
Yeah.
you could say, "This is Billie Eilish, and this is for you." Like, Genevieve is like, A, does she know who Billie Eilish is? We still don't know. But then B, she's like, "Can I keep it? Like, why am I
Yeah.
finding so hard? Like, this is
Yeah.
ridiculous." Poor Genevieve out here. And like Aubrey's on her neck. For what? Genevieve is a perfectly nice
oh,
woman.
you better stop
Yeah.
that. I'm here for
I
Aubrey.
Oh.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, people in the comments slash you guys know that Coach stresses me out. I
Mm.
find him to be a character. I have not said whether or not I like him or dislike him. I don't know
Like
him
you
as a
did.
person, but he's certainly not my favorite player. I think he's just kind of, for me, he's like a space filler. But Aubrey, something about her sort of rubs me the wrong way. And
Mm.
we also haven't seen very much of her strategic chops. So far, it's just kind of been her complaining about her lack of connection on the island and then like making faces at other people.
I
So
don't know if
I
I
am
agree with that.
waiting. Okay. No,
Ooh.
please do rebuttal.
I'm gonna rebuttal that because here's the thing.
Mhm.
I think that she hasn't had people allies to be able to work with
Mm.
to be able to do that. Where now she's just like, I realize I'm by myself, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to play this by myself. And Genevieve is the only one where she is targeting Aubrey, but Aubrey didn't have enough allies to the point that Tiffany was willing to tell Aubrey exactly what was going on. So I'm not mad at that, but I do agree. She does complain. She does like, like, but I think I think we just got to wait just a little bit longer, Miss Chada. She's just warming
Okay.
up a little bit. I think this Genevieve and her beef is going to either end when they first had to go to tribal together or it's going
Mm.
to keep going until they get to merge.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Now we get to the immunity.
But
Yes.
Genevieve finds the idol and she sends it to one of the best to ever play the game.
The best ever.
The RIZGO
RIVGOD.
Rizzo.
What does that spell? Rizzo.
Kind of crazy. And look, Rizzo, friend of the podcast. We know this. Rizzo, we're your number one fans. Drop the verse.
Whoa. I'm number maybe 3.
I feel like you're probably lower
and that's fine.
than that. I think
he can't get to 1 yet. I need to see.
29. I'm probably number 30. And you're
okay.
If it's out of 100, I'm like 99.
We're going out of 9 billion people on the planet, right?
Then I'm like 9. I'm like 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. I'm like last of the pack.
We just took so many steps forward.
Yeah, listen,
if Rizzo has no fans, know that Big D is alive. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm here for Listen, I have respect for Mr. Rizgod. I gotta see him in real life because on TV, I'm annoyed. But other than that, I will see how he is in real life as a person. Okay.
I like him.
Why do I feel like they could actually become just the best of friends?
I think they would be friends. I think Big D would be won over so easily. Rizzo would come in and be like, Derek, I thought you should have won Big Brother 23. Like, I thought those competitions were unfair. And Derek would be like, yes.
Claire, you know those competitions are unfair. Don't you dare start that shit.
I think he's a good guy. I feel like it's so easy to win over Derek.
Claire, I changed the game. You saw those, bitch. You know how quickly I was upset the next season they were playing musical fucking chairs? I changed that motherfucking game for Big Brother. They said, we got to make these comps more fair.
Yeah, and they did. And they did.
They did.
On 24, I don't think so. But then they got rid of their then
they played musical chairs.
No, but there were still a lot of
before they played
comps.
You're Standing. They did that. Musical chairs. They did Pressure Cooker and
they took out. Remember they took out all the oil.
That was 25.
So after 23, you notice they took out all that oil and grease and shit on fucking OTAB because
They didn't.
They did.
I don't think that's true. That OTAB is
I don't remember.
Claire, you know they don't do the grease and the oil and shit anymore like they did us. You know that, right?
Is that true? No, I don't know that.
Yes, they were able to. Canada, we watched the past season. They were able to walk up the ramp at OTAB. I said,
yes, but I don't know about 24. I don't remember 24.
I'm gonna go back. I swear it happened on 24 because I have a tweet from that year. I'll find it at some point. Okay, so we're here at the immunity challenge.
Yes,
and
reward the most important reward, the best reward that's ever been done
season on Survivor.
Survivor.
I'm going to explain what the challenge is and what I have in my notes, exactly how I wrote it. They leap into the water together. They get 2 tribe members to release a bucket. Then they have to dig out their boat that's sinking, take the sandbags out, and then they're going to have to put the puzzle pieces together and put the puzzle pieces in the boat, push it up through the net, and then they have to put the puzzle pieces together in an arch. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the first tribe, because this is the most iconic award of the season. We thought Billie Eilish was iconic. Oh, no. If you win, not only if you're safe, you get a fish cooked from Zack. Stop laughing, Clay. From Zack.
You get a fish cooked.
Do not laugh.
You
you get a fish cooked from Zack Brown, and you also get a song with Zack. No. I thought it was just one. No, we were just told a song at first. No, hold on. We don't know that yet. We just know we're getting a song from Zack Brown, and he's gonna hang out with you at the sanctuary. Now, before we bring him out, even before we even decide to see who it is first, Jeff decides he want to play fucking Jeopardy, okay? And he wants to ask everybody, who do you think it is? And Dee's over here like, I think I know who it is. And she's like, Zack Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my first reaction was, who is Zack Brown? But you know what D said? D said fried chicken changed her life.
She did.
So when she said this, I thought she was like, oh my God, really, fried chicken changed her life.
And it's an eye-opening experience if you haven't had it.
Yeah, if you haven't had it, I'm thinking maybe she got some fried chicken cooked by some damn black people, and she's like, oh my God, fried chicken really changed my life. No. Zack Brown.
Like a black icon is about to walk out. Oh, Zack Brown? Brown?
And
hell yeah.
Brown. I'm thinking
you might be gone, but
I'm thinking it has to be a black person. Zack Brown and fried chicken. Now, you know who comes out?
Colonel Sanders himself.
No.
KFC comes out. We can't do this podcast with y'all. KFC comes out, okay? But I will tell you this, before we even start, you know, Jeff is talking about who's going to lose. Why did Jeff, and I'm glad that Mike called him out. He's like, 2 tribes are going to be saved, looks at the pink tribe and is like, and 1 tribe is going to lose. And Mike is like, why are you looking at us, Jeff? And Jeff is like, oh, let me look around when I say it now. 1 tribe is going to lose, still looking in their direction, okay? And I want to get to this. Zack Brown comes out. You would have thought in this moment that Beyonce just walked out the way that D started crying. And I'm looking like, you know what? I'm going to cry with her because the man looked really fucking fine. But still, because he had on these shorts. He had on those, what did they call it? The hoochie shorts. You know, that hoochie, here come your hoochie mama. Who come the
Bermuda? I felt like those were 24-inch inseams. What are you talking about?
No, they look like they were 6 inches inseam.
And you know what? Maybe I just wasn't looking. I said, whose uncle is this? I said, this is my uncle out here. He's about to go hunting.
The biggest survivor. Yes, this is the prize. Let me go over the
man
prize
from Ohio.
again.
You got to move to Ohio, Big D.
Oh, he's not even from the South. Oh, okay.
I don't know where he's from. He just is giving.
Let me look it
Ohio.
up.
My uncle from Ohio.
Oh, then your uncle must be hot from Ohio. So here we go. Let me just kind of go back down this again. This is the best prize of the season, guys. You're going to get... First of all, let me tell you something. If the song that he made, I gotta go to this because that was bothering me. If the song he made was something about fried chicken, why the fuck did he not bring fried chicken? Why is he cooking a motherfucking fish?
But he did have cold beers. That's part of the song too. I don't need no fucking
right. I don't need no fucking cold. Did they have beer?
Yeah, they did.
They did. They had some beer and wine.
Just as much alcohol as we get on Big Brother.
Oh, they were drunk then because we at least were eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they had like a whole ass fish. And actually, wait, keep going, Derek. I don't want to interrupt.
No, I want to point out that your girl Sari, thank God, sat out. Genevieve sat out.
I don't need to see the country music. She was like,
no. And first of all, Sari looked like, who the fuck is this? Because I still had the same reaction of, who is this? I mean, the man is fine, so I was okay with it because he was fine. But I was still like, who the fuck is this? And why is D crying?
Yeah.
I
wasn't aware it was that serious.
I would expect Kobe, Jonathan, Coach.
Look, Miami's the South. I don't know what to tell you.
They have
Tortuga Music Festival, country music festival down there in Fort Lauderdale. I have been.
With
Wow.
your cowboy boots and your cowboy hat, girl?
Well, it's on the beach, so you wear flip-flops.
Oh.
It's giving Kenny Chesney, which I don't know if you guys...
I do know who Kenny Chesney is.
I've heard of him, yeah.
I've heard of him, but I don't know any of his music. But what I do know is that Zack Brown has a chicken fried song or some shit, something with fried chicken. Okay.
Yeah. I think you would know this song, actually.
I know the song.
Cold beer
A cold beer on a Friday night.
Two
A
good
pair of
singers.
jeans that fit just right.
And the radio.
And the radio.
He
Da,
was
da,
like,
da, da, da.
I'll come out there. I'm not singing that fucking song. He was like, I'm gonna play my new hits.
Claire.
It was self-promo, 100,000%. And I do know that song. I actually like that song. It's a classic,
No,
whatever.
it's a good song.
I wasn't aware that he had other songs that moved people enough to get them to cry on an island. I just didn't think it was that serious. However, I do know that in those environments, you are so deprived of worldly/external stimulation. I would probably be crying as well. In fact, when we watched Dear Evan Hansen,
I was gonna say,
I cried. And coming out of the house,
were
I
you
think the most
invited to
shocking thing that I
reward?
learned. No, you guys weren't, because you guys weren't on the block.
I thought
I
thought in my head, the people on that reward were Kylan, Sarah, and then was it you?
Yeah, I was the one who
Yeah.
won that veto.
Crazy.
So I brought them along with X. But I remember why are you laughing?
I knew Big D was pissed he wasn't there. Travis.
Yes.
That's
Because
the
I
only
need a
thing I
s-
remembered was that it was Kylan and Sarah Beth and Derek was not there.
Not because I needed something. I just wanted to see something.
Did you
okay?
cry?
Derek was so mad.
Who, me?
No, not you.
Oh, Kylan.
Chada.
You weren't there. Kylan and Sarah Beth were like sobbing throughout the movie. Me and Xavier were like, that's a lot. But I was solemn. I was somber. And we were like, oh my God, this is the best movie we've ever seen. We walk out of the house. The most shocking thing that I learned about the real world was that Dear Evan Hansen was rated like the worst movie of that summer.
The worst.
Wait, actually, there's really fun lore here. Wait, let me double check what movie it was.
Yeah.
Where Coach went on a Survivor reward, and
Yeah.
he went to a movie that was rated like 6% on Rotten Tomatoes, and he was he was like he was cracking up and was like, "This is the best movie of all time."
That is
And
fucking
out the window
Coach.
was like being like Kylan during the movie.
I
Okay.
just want to say, because we're not going to talk about the challenge. We don't care. We're going to get to them,
No.
like we said, at the
Oh,
sanctuary. But go ahead, Claire. No.
I was just gonna say I've never seen such a pathetic edit of the people in the damn net after the challenge ended. And it was like
Yeah.
Mike White crawling out of the net.
Could you imagine that camera being in your face?
Why was Jeff Probst announcing as they were crawling out of the net?
I know.
In defeat, I was kind of
know.
worried. Like, is Christian gonna stay in there forever? Like, I would be like, send
But
me
that's what they
home.
kind of get. Let me tell you something. This is the prime example. You should not got rid of Q.
No.
Q would have been him. Q and Ozzy would at least been able to move that thing a little bit more and would at least got it out so you guys to work on the puzzle. The one thing I love is Camilla being like, I don't know what noise she was talking about. What noise was she making? Was that something Indian related that I didn't know about that she was doing or something?
I don't think she's even Indian. She's Sri Lankan. No, I think that might just be an idiosyncrasy. I think she was just making a noise.
I don't
like,
know.
trying
But
to
she
get
was
people's attention.
Maybe it's a
like,
Sri Lankan thing.
Maybe it's a Sri Lankan thing. And I was like, okay, girl,
Maybe.
go off. And she got
Maybe.
it. But you know what? This was one of those challenges where it is all about teamwork. And sidebar, I just thought about it. I don't think I've ever saw Jonathan with shoes in my life. I think I've only seen him with shoes when he had to play basketball one time. And it was really weird. I think the man really does not wear shoes. Because Jeff is like,
Yeah.
Jonathan's out here about to lose it too because he threw the shoes. He did the box about to fall down. I'm like, okay. Anyway, other than that, we know who wins. We got to get to it. Yes.
Can I just point out one thing? The fact that Jonathan was winded after this challenge, that told me everything I needed to know. Because from the comfort of my couch, the challenge didn't seem that physically demanding. But again, they are on day 9. And you could just see how sheerly exhausted people were, even climbing up the platform. They were moving so slowly. So yeah, the fact that Jonathan was winded after, I was like, oh, okay, this must be really, really hard. So I just wanted to point that out. But yeah, then they go to the
I'm
sanctuary.
with Claire also. When I really sit back and think about it, watching them trying to push that boat, Ozzy was underneath the boat. trying to push it.
Mhm.
I was confused of what method he was using. It was like his head was buried in the sand. He trying to use his back, I don't know, shoulders or some shit. Like he like this,
Yeah.
trying to push it. I didn't know what was going on. And I felt really bad because I know, like, I'm mad you guys told me the tribes are random because that I would have been pissed. Actually, I would have said, look, they would have had to vote me out. I'd have been like, we lost that challenge because of you guys. I
You
didn't
would have
lose.
been good at that. Your tribe wouldn't have lost, Big D. You love.
No,
That's
100%.
like doing I don't know. I don't work out enough to really know what that's
Yeah,
called.
pushing the
The
sled, pushing the
sleds.
sled, the
Yeah,
sled.
that's
Yeah,
a sled. You'll be like everyone
100%.
going back.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%. But I'm just
And sandbag mention, they had to lift sandbags. Big D, this comp was made for you.
It was a spelling competition, though. I don't know if that is your strength.
It depends. I don't like to go past 7 letters. If we go past 7 letters,
Celebration?
I'm in trouble.
But you're holding those letters up. I know
Oh,
that.
baby, I would have been like this.
Yeah.
Okay,
You'd be
figure
like
it
all
out.
of them.
All of them. I would have been. Listen, baby, Jean Grey. Okay, don't play with me. Now, back to the sanctuary where Hannah was talking
Sound
about.
off in the comments.
First of all,
We need to get Big D on Survivor 51. So everyone, email Jeff Probst.
it's too late.
Make sure
They're
you
probably
send him an
already
email.
filming.
No, they
Okay,
leave an
Survivor
intro.
52. Survivor 52. Just anyway, start emailing people. Start emailing for Claire and Big D.
And
We need to see Big
Anagata.
D.
Guys, us three all out.
No,
It's
it's
gonna be like
it's
wait,
okay.
Or you guys are doing Surf Rider. What is it?
Spotlight.
Spotlight.
Spotlight, I think.
Surf Rider.
Surf Rider.
We're doing Surf Rider. I will say this. You know what's so,
Cowabunga.
a sidebar, you know, I always get like so happy when somebody, because I don't feel like people want things from me, but someone requested, like I've been getting cameos lately, but these cameos have been saying things like, Big D, we love you so much on Big Brother, but we really want to see you on Trader. So I'm like, people are manifesting, and I'm like, I don't know. We're going to try to work it out. If not, it's probably not going to happen next year. Probably have to wait till 6 or whatever. Now, Hannah, we're at the sanctuary. There is music playing in the back, and I was very confused.
That was Chicken Fry. They were playing the Chicken Fry song.
Claire, I was confused because I was told for this to be the best award, he's supposed to be singing to them. So I was expecting these motherfuckers to walk up to the sanctuary with him singing. Okay?
He left a note.
He left a note, but when he left a note, we cut to this awesome cinematic IMAX 4D montage of Zack Brown.
It did feel like Avatar 2 in there.
We're at
I have
Avatar
2 questions
4.
for you guys.
Yes, go
So,
ahead and ask your questions.
Do we think that Zack Brown paid Survivor for the self-promo, or did Survivor
No.
pay Zack Brown to get it? You think so?
I think they paid
100%.
him, and they were like, we promise we'll play 2 full songs of yours, and in the background, chicken fried. If you give us chicken fried for free, we'll play it in the background.
That part.
And we'll give you a, like, what was that, 30-minute segment? We'll give you a 36-minute segment and probably $1 million.
What?
I bet
You
that's
think
what
Zack Brown is that valuable?
Because here's the thing,
I feel like to Jeff he is. That's Jeff's number 1 singer, I bet.
baby, let me tell you something.
Okay.
I don't know.
No,
if
this
that's
makes a
true.
lot of sense.
That's a vibe,
That's why,
baby.
listen, let me tell you something. They wasted money on fucking Zack Brown. That's not going to bring nothing to their damn TV show when they should have spent their money on Billie Eilish. And I bet you everybody would have tuned in to see Billie Eilish fly on a motherfucking helicopter and land on the motherfucking beach. Okay?
Yeah.
And did a tribe swap and been like, hey guys, I'm here to do the tribe swap. And she would have been like, Jeff, hit the beat. Birds of a feather, we fought together. Okay.
Well,
But
what do you think Billie Eilish's reward would have been?
Bird watching.
Oh.
Bird watching. And then she would be singing, birds of a feather, we should stick together.
That is my ideal reward. Just know that, okay? Like, me out there with Zack Brown, I'd be so, look, when they were talking, making small talk with him, I was like, I'd be so fucking awkward here. I'd be like, how long was your flight? Like, you know, like, what do I have to say to Zack Brown? Like, why are you
Maybe
here?
the montage, but Claire, the montage of Zack Brown took me out, yo. I couldn't believe I was sitting there. People were tweeting me, going, Big D, it's still going. I was so confused of why.
Yeah.
I thought this. I was wondering. You know what? This how I know when they up to some shit. I go, damn, we got to the challenge really quick.
Fast,
Why
yeah.
did we get to the challenge so quick? Because we had to give Zack Brown. I should know when we get to the challenge too quick in the episode. We got to the challenge probably 12 minutes in. I go, that's how you know there's some shit with Survivor. And I should have known. He over here doing let me show you swimming with the sharks, and the sharks come by. Baby, we already learned about these fucking sharks. We've been on the same island for the last like 10 seasons. We know about the fucking swimming with the fucking sharks. And we saw what happened to Coach who fucking cramped up. We don't need another swimming segment. He's over here like this. You see me swimming with the sharks, and I'm shooting the sharks, and they're gonna eat really good tonight. I'm gonna get these sharks and bring them. He comes and brings this motherfucking fish. Let me tell you something with my black ass. I'm gonna be honest. You slapped some fish on this motherfucking table and it's not fucking cooked after me waiting had to listen to probably 3 of your motherfucking songs. I've been hungry and you talking about some motherfucker, cook that motherfucking fish. I'm not playing with you right now. And stop playing all these games.
I won't lie, like, if it was me again, I'm vegan, so I'm not eating that shit anyways. But like besides
wait, you can't. Oh, that's right. That's a meat. I'm sorry.
Also, like, what? I felt like it was the biggest party foul. Tiffany's going down the line, right? I think it was Tiffany. And Zack Brown was like, put some of this salsa on there. And she was like, oh, this looks good. But like, why are you touching my plate? Don't touch my food. Like, what if I didn't want that? Like, what if I don't like cilantro? Like, Zack Brown, stick to singing, you know? Like, why is Zack Brown cooking? Like, he has to have a private chef. He doesn't know how to descale a fish.
Thank you, because we damn sure only saw him cut, I think, just one part. What happened to the rest? Because the rest didn't look like he cut it. But here's the crazy part is, now we got to sit down and eat this fucking fish, okay, that I'm annoyed because your white ass should have brought some motherfucking fried chicken. Could you sing about motherfucking fried chicken? I should have had some. I would have been annoyed. And my ass would have asked Jeff, oh, Zack Brown, the fried chicken song. Is he bringing fried chicken?
I want to see him killing the chicken.
Chicken. Yes, show me deep and put the ball deeper.
You just spearfish them.
You can't. I love how this is where this is supposed to be just a riveting commentary about the game and strategy, and here
this is part of the game and strategy the Survivor provided us.
It was 30 minutes of the episode.
No, it really was. I was annoyed. I was annoyed. I feel like this season is trying to pander to Gen Z. It's trying to pander to pop culture, but like Survivor is pop culture. Survivor doesn't need these extra gimmicks in the same way that Big Brother needs the gimmicks. Just stick to the game that we all know. Stick to the game that we all love. We don't need Billie Eilish. We don't need Zack Brown. We don't need
well, we know we got something else coming up too.
Worse. Well, yeah, and I was gonna say, do you know who else is coming up?
Yes, girl. I know
Mr. Beast, right?
Yes.
Yeah, pandering. It's
pandering. No, right now, I hate Mr. Beast. You'll never see me on a Mr. Beast anything. That man is a piece of shit. I'm sorry, I'm coming.
I reached out to casting. I'm hoping they answer my DMs.
Okay,
because I want to I just want to walk in and get 100K and leave.
That is not the statement of the Heavy Crown Network. That is a solo Claire Rafus opinion, but just know.
Okay, and I want to say this, Hannah. You know one thing that Zack said that I found very important, other than his tattoos and his beard and his shorty shorts? He said...
When he said bye?
No.
Bisexual?
Oh my God. Shut up, Hannah! When he said gnarly, and I said, oh, everything.
Wait, like, gnarly.
Yes, and I literally tweeted that because I go, that's the only thing I got, okay?
And aside, did you watch that show on Netflix? Sorry.
Oh, baby.
Wait, what show?
Oh, Hannah watched it. Pop Academy.
Oh, wait. Dream Academy.
Dream Academy.
Yes.
Top tier.
You guys, I've taken some classes with Emily. From Dream Academy.
The mother.
I know, she's so good.
She plays no games. Anyway. She played no games. Now, after they get done eating this fish, we have to now sit down like a class, which I know Stephanie would have had these guys together. You sit here with your legs crossed. You sit here with your legs crossed. You sit here. And he had the nerve to, first of all, do Acappella. Okay?
Acappella.
And baby, I'm going to be honest. if this is who I was so excited to hear from, the voice was not it. The voice was not it. It did not sound good. He started singing, and as Hannah said earlier, Coach started crying.
Of course.
He's feeling
Awkward. Then, as he's singing this song, guys, I'm thinking, oh, great. He sung a song. We played 3 songs in the back. I'm going to sing another song. And here's the other part about it. As he sings another song, he wants everybody to say, ain't worried about it. Ain't worried about it. Ain't worried about it. Now, if now he's using their voices for this song he wants to use. Are they going to pay for this?
No, that's why I think Zack Brown actually paid Survivor to that is
No,
my
I like it.
theory.
Speak on it.
Well, only because he got to feature his new music that's probably about to release. Survivor gets about 6-7 million viewers every single week. That's huge. I think that Zack Brown, because he's no longer in his prime, we're past the days of chicken fried, everyone's vegan, everyone wants steamed chicken now. But I think that
I
he
need to
needs
be
Survivor
vegan,
more
my
than
fat ass.
Survivor needs Zack Brown. Because realistically, how many new viewers did Survivor pull in just from having Zack Brown
No
on the
one.
show? No, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know. Like, I'd be curious to know the ratings. Because I think they are.
Okay, maybe
I think they're betting that like Mr. Beast is going to pull people in. That I think they are making that calculation. I would be curious to know.
okay, yes, with Mr. Beast, I can maybe see that. But with Zack Brown getting his own legitimately 20-minute segment, I would be willing to bet, if I was a betting woman, that this week got maybe 6 million and 2 viewers. And that was Zack Brown's mom and dad.
I agree. Here's the part about the whole entire thing.
Yeah.
They need to take a page out of RuPaul's book. If you're going to drop us a celebrity as a guest, drop us someone we're going to gag over. You know who they could have got? They could have got,
Lady
what's his
Gaga,
name?
Sia.
They could have got Billie Eilish. But if you wanted someone country, you should have got that motherfucking, what's his name, who's on The Voice. I don't fucking know. Ain't he a big country person?
Blake Shelton.
Yeah, Blake Shelton.
Okay, get him. That would have been like, whoo, give us somebody who got a little bit of royalty, a little bit of name.
He's on NBC though.
Okay, well, I'm just saying I wasn't really impressed. Or the one white girl who everyone's gagging over in the country music now. I don't fucking know.
Casey Musgraves.
There you go. Get her. Yeah, look at that. They would have gagged her.
Not too much on Casey Musgraves, okay?
No, I'm
I
just
like
saying.
Casey Musgraves.
Oh, really?
know
But
who she
you
is.
did it in Big Brother, so
No, that's not true.
yes, it is.
I didn't. No, I pulled
You
you
never
aside
heard of
separately.
her.
I've never heard of her, and I'm still
Wait,
I
thinking
had to
about
go in the
No.
bathroom alone to listen because you guys were making fun of
No,
her so
Claire, I
much.
had heard the song.
I'll never
I had heard the
forget.
song "Butterfly" by her, but I think I told you I liked her voice. I definitely
I'm
didn't
sure
dislike her.
you said that to get
Okay.
a free vote.
Oh, you know who was really upset about this? Dee was crying.
This is my favorite singer. Why? I got her ass.
Dee was crying her ass
Oh
off,
my
guys. To
She
the
really
point because
was.
she lost because she had a connection with Zack Brown. Jonathan's talking about his connection with Zack Brown. So Zack Brown, you know what? Listen, I have to apologize. I don't know who you are, and I still don't know who you are. And I would love to eat some fried chicken with you, and then maybe I will understand who you are. But these people were the way Dee was crying. I really was like, oh my God, like this is her biggest fan. Now, Pink Tribe.
Okay,
Pink Tribe, yes, go
oh
ahead.
wait, I was just gonna say the fact that we got a bit more insight into Dee, and I don't know if they gave her that segment because of how big of a fan she is of Zack Brown, and this was kind of like the Zack Brown show, but that makes me think that we may be losing Dee sooner rather than later. She talked about growing up in Miami, growing up feeling different from those around her. I just feel like whenever we get backstory on a character, that we are prepping to lose them.
Okay.
I don't know. That is.
I mean, the
that
way
is my
Dee,
theory.
listen, the way that Dee was acting, you would have thought it was she got Beyonce by Lemonade at this point. The way Dee's reaction was.
Wait,
Okay?
actually, I know a little someone who maybe freaked out over just an album, not even the real person. An album.
Yeah, because it has that power. I don't know, Zack Brown with fishes has that power. But if
He
Zack
has
Brown with
chicken,
chicken,
Big D. Chicken.
but if he came out with
Chicken and lemonade. They need to collaborate, you guys. They need to
Beyonce wouldn't
collaborate.
waste her
Sound off in the
time.
comments.
No, she'd rather call Teddy Swim or she'll call Post Malone like she's
Ooh,
already
you
had.
know,
Now,
I do like Teddy Swims. Wait, I have another question, guys. I'm sorry. So we've already acknowledged that the three of us were a bit disappointed by Zack Brown because we're not huge fans of him. But I can also acknowledge that your emotions are so high and you're so desperate for music stimulation that I would have probably gotten emotional too. And I would have most certainly pretended that I was having the time of my life, a la Coach. But who would get Dee's type of reaction from you guys if they would have walked into the Big Brother house?
Realistically, but like
Yeah.
a realistic person, right? Like Big Brother had Ziggy Marley on there, okay? So like that's what we're talking about.
Give us
listen,
realistic and unrealistic.
we saw what happened when we thought we were going to get a prize. We all got dressed up thinking like we're about to get a band concert. They're like, hey, pack these paper bags for the Red Cross, motherfuckers. Alyssa's over here in a bikini and shit. Like, we thought we were getting a concert. I was like, oh, baby, I got to put on a cute shirt for this. They said, pack these motherfucking bags and help the motherfucking people that need it, okay? The Red Cross. Now, if somebody walked through that door,
Yeah.
a Big Brother, it would have to be somebody on the lines of Ariana Grande, Beyonce. I mean, unfortunately, at the time, Nicki Minaj, but not anymore. You know, it would have to be somebody who is so big that I just forget I'm even in the motherfucking game at this point. I'm throwing my whole game away. I don't even care. Like if I was playing a character, I just threw my character away to react for this person.
What would you have been like bodying, like say like Rihanna walks in, right? Like a fan. Or like Ariana Grande. Like are you like tackling people to take them out? Like what are you willing to do?
Oh, baby. Bitch, everybody back up, bitch, back up. I need to be the first one to fucking get close to her, but I would not tackle her or anything crazy. I just want her to see my big black ass. Bitch! Yeah, like fuck all that. I might cry or some shit, okay? I might cry. Now if Lady Gaga walking that bitch, I'm doing a motherfucking death drop. I'm fucking dead, okay? Beyonce walking that bitch, y'all need to call. Y'all will all have to jump on me. It would have to be all 16 of you guys. I would probably pass out. I would pass out and try to jump up and try to be like, Beyonce, I love you so much. Please just take me with you. I don't give a fuck about life. I'll be your peasant. I'll kiss your feet. Whatever you want me to do, I'll wipe your ass.
You're like, I'm quitting the show. I'm quitting the show.
I'm going home with Beyonce.
Out with her to the car.
Yeah, I'm walking out with her to the car. If they told me if you walk out, that's all you get, and you're just walking Beyonce to the car, I would say, not a problem. I'll do that.
Okay, so this is good to know for the next returnee season when I play with you. I'll make sure.
Oh, you're gonna tell me Beyonce's coming, Big D. I just heard from production that Beyonce. She's at the door.
On the door.
You have to go. You have to go out that door in the storage room.
The prize for Spotlight might be a cameo from her.
You said wait.
I'm getting back to the episode. So
wait, no, we didn't hear Claire's. Claire, who would give you that reaction?
Again, it's like I don't want to meet any of these people. That's how I've always felt. Like what? Like Taylor Swift? Like I don't want to see her. I don't want to be in proximity to her. Like I would rather like she shouldn't have to look at me. You know what I'm saying?
Especially because we're probably at our worst. We're playing this game.
Put that on her. Like I would be so awkward. Yeah. Like I don't want to meet my heroes. Like I just want to think of them as gods to me. But like as a like they can't be real, you know? So like I personally I'm throwing any competition. Like I'm like let's get second. I don't want to meet him, but like I don't want to go to tribal. Like
I do this because I didn't want to meet Zack Brown.
So now I know what your guys' weaknesses are.
For sure. Why do you think I lost Dear Evan Hansen?
I'm going back to my segment. We're going back to the episode. So
okay, well,
what about you, Hannah? What about you,
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I think I would probably have that reaction for. I think I would have that reaction for 21 Savage. You
I
guys
knew
know
you
how
were gonna
much I
say
love
21
Of
him.
motherfucking Savage.
course,
I knew it. I
obvious.
knew it. I knew it. That
I'd start
21
crying,
motherfucking
and you guys
Savage.
would all be like, "You can have him. You
We'd be
can.
like, oh yeah,
You
Yeah.
can
yes,
have
I'm
him."
throwing. I'm
You would
throwing.
probably be the only one that's gagging. I would just be
That's what
like,
I'm saying. You guys would be like, "So we're gonna be upstairs.
yep,
Y'all
you
I'd
have
guys
be
go
like,
ahead.
fun."
It
take
is a
it.
segment. They'll be like, hey guys, we need to take a segment. You guys all reacting. We'll all be like, Hannah's yeah, okay. Now speaking of tribes, Peak Tribe, Emily and Steph are talking about targeting Angelina. Mike, Christian, and Ozzy have a conversation about targeting Angelina. Ozzy's like he wants to get Angelina for that same reason as Claire said, to get on the show, to get the cameo, the White Lotus, whatever it is. Mike decides to have a conversation with Stephanie talking about voting out Emily because Mike is like, I don't want to let go of Angelina because she is somebody who's really close to her, but he's willing to get out Emily because he feels like she's sneaky. And I don't want to go along with this plan because Mike is like, I want to be able to move these puzzle pieces, manipulate people, do what he does. Mike tells Angelina and Christian that, hey, they want to vote out Emily. And Angelina is like, is that the plan? And she's like, they're like, I'm gonna be honest with you. The plan was really to vote out you. Don't react, don't react, don't react, don't react. You know, Angelina's like, oh, I trust Mike and I got my left hand person and, I'm not gonna react and all this. So Mike is trying to put this plan in place, but he needs one more person from the other side. So Mike is like, I'm gonna go talk to Steph. And he's like, Steph, we need to get out Emily, blah, blah, blah. Like basically trying to rack up the numbers. Now, Christian doesn't like this plan because he's working with Emily. He's also working with Ozzy. And Mike decides to tell Christian something to kind of get him to remember, here you go with this fucking nerdy girl shit, basically. Remember what happened with Gabby on your season, how she did you, and look what happened. And he's like pulling on the heartstrings. He's hitting the heart. Christian's like, I feel it. I see what Mike is really good at just getting things to turn. But this time around, I'm smarter than him. And I'm not going to fall for that. And Mike is the most dangerous person. So how did you guys feel about this before I keep going? But please chime in.
I
You want me to keep
found
going?
it very compelling. Of this is someone who has a little bit of their survivor trauma, which I brought up earlier, but this close, trusted trio of David versus Goliath, even though, as he said earlier this season, they both voted for him 4 times each. But this is people that this is people that you played a game with. And to them, Emily is someone totally brand new. Like, yes, nerdy archetype. To me, hey, elephant in the room, Clock Tower Alliance. Guys,
Oh,
for as long as I've known them, I've played Clock Tower with them, which is probably like a year before the season.
Wow, with Clock Tower and Spotlight, we are just really
We are
turning up
doing the
games.
games. Guys, we are gamers at the end of the day. But I've always felt that when you play with Christian and Emily, Christian does always like look out for Emily in a way. I do think it is like we are 2 kind of nerdy oddball ducks together, and I love them both. Okay, I love Hubiggy and Flippin. Obviously, I am fans of them. And I think this is probably like the most controversial episode for them, and I think people's opinions will be split. For me, I loved it. These are my people. But it is interesting to see like, okay, you have true outside of game relationships with these people. Who are you willing to turn on? What does that mean? Hubicki has his White Lotus cameo. He doesn't have any loyalty to that. But it's like this is the most compelling. I wish we had had an hour of this, of Hubicki trying to hatch a plan, Mike White trying to defend Angelina to his own detriment. Like it's just like so interesting to see like what relationships matter, what doesn't, and how does it determine how you're gonna move forward in the game and, like, what are you willing to put at jeopardy for outside relationships, right? Like, m Christian has to know he is burning one of his friends here. I'm kinda like, "Yo, Ozzy is out fishing for the past 7 hours." Like, "Ozzy, how are you gonna be pissed when you've been fishing for 9 hours
Well,
a
he's trying
day?"
to keep up with
Yeah.
Zack Brown. This
But
is
I'm
all
like
about fishing.
but I think there is al well, 100 big fishing episode. But
Big
I
fishing
think there
episode.
is something to, like, okay, if we're gonna vote for someone weak, and it's gonna be like, "You're not voting for Ozzy," like,
No.
Stephanie is re she she does recess a couple times a week. We know she's working out, maybe.
Baby, she's in the best shape. You think
She
Oh,
is
recess
in
she's
is a
in
really good
good shape.
shape.
workout.
Real
Think
talk,
about the
real talk.
stairs you gotta go up, think about the
Yeah,
kids you gotta run, think about the lunches you gotta open, think about the kids you gotta pick up, think about the whistle you gotta blow, think about the timer. It's a lot.
it's a lot of work. And so it just, like, I don't know, I found it, like, this was I feel like the most compelling vote we've had so far, and it makes me very excited for
Absolutely.
future votes as well. Okay, go ahead, Chana, what are your thoughts?
I was pretty much gonna say the same thing. This was probably the most interesting part of the season to me thus far, um, because, again, Mike, Angelina, Christian, I sort of just assumed that those 3 would stay locked in, until merge or until another tribe swap happened. I think that's the way they probably should have played it, because numbers are everything in these games. I wasn't aware that, Christian Kubicki and Emily had a relationship outside of Survivor. I'm not aware about the lore of Christian and Gabby, so, again, so many factors here, and it was just so interesting how every minute kind of, shifted the tone, or every minute brought the possibility of a new outcome, and I truly didn't know where the votes would lie. But I will say he seemed to be a good sport about it at the end of the day, and so maybe Christian knew that that friendship, that relationship was lower stakes. I don't know, because I don't know
I
these
I
people,
think in that
but
I think in this because you gotta think about it. When, you know, Christian decides that this light bulb goes off and he wants to save Emily, he does go and tell Emily. And Emily is like, okay, we're gonna tell Ozzy. Now, let me tell you something.
yeah.
I said this in my assessment with Emily. I really do love Emily. I knew she was gonna I knew she was gonna cause chaos, but honey, Thanos. Thanos ain't got nothing on her. She is
Mm-mm.
causing the most craziest chaos to the point that, like, she can't keep. I want to play a game with Emily. She can't keep shit to herself. If I need something to get the fuck out there, I'm gonna tell her something to drop to get to everybody else. I'm gonna tell her a lie to make sure it goes out there on somebody else. I'm gonna tell her some. I need to play a game with Emily. I would love to play a game with Emily. I hope Emily, if you're out there,
You're
if you
on
ever want to play.
spotlight, Emily.
No, I wanna play a real motherfucking game with Emily. Emily will be my number 1. I will use her for all the things I need. But, in this moment, he's like, "Imma tell you what's going on. We're gonna vote for Mike." He's like, "Me, you, Steph." I already talked to Steph. We gonna work. Christian's like, "Me, you, Steph. We're gonna vote. The other 2 gonna vote for Angelina, and somebody else gonna vote for something else, whatever." Emily's like, "Okay, we're gonna tell Ozzy?" He's like, "No, we're not telling Ozzy. It's okay. We'll talk to him later. We're not telling him because I'm so scared that he might go and tell Mike." Emily, when you tell Emily things, it's just like it feels like it's like poison. It's like she can't keep it in. She has to throw it up. She just be looking like,
Yeah.
okay, 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 okay. The first time Ozzy walks up, after her talking to Steph, they're like, okay, we're on board with the plan. We're gonna do it. Ozzy walk up. Mike's coming after me in front
Mhm.
of fucking Christian, and Christian just
Yeah.
Christian is just what? He's just mind blow. He's like, maybe like in that moment, I probably would have thought, I gotta vote Emily out. She can't keep shit to herself. He's like, what the fuck? Then Ozzy's like, what do you mean by that? And then Christian's over here doing, tell her to
Mhm.
shut up. Now, we get to this is night 9, guys.
Is
But
there also, though, some like, I know that Emily has diarrhea of the mouth, and that
For
can be
sure.
very challenging, to work with, but is there also some comfort and security in that? Because she is just so willing to overshare. I
Well,
don't know if I would be Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, I finish your thought, please.
Um, I just don't know if she's someone who's, necessarily capable of being super discreet or, uh, backhanded. Like, because she doesn't keep anything to herself. Like, she is just a stream of consciousness person. So, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know
I'm
how I
I'm
would feel.
I'm 2 thoughts of mine on this. I think, like, first, I totally agree. Like, I'd be like, she is a sieve, and, like, if she thinks she's at risk, she will tell you everything and anything, and if she thinks it'll bond you, she'll tell you whatever.
Mhm,
But my second thought of mind is, to me, and I've really seen, like, some of the comments online of, like, people being like, "Emily, shut the fuck up." And a little bit I do
mhm,
feel that. But I'm also feel like Emily was really justified in this. Like, we see Ozzy
mhm,
after the vote happens be like, I was blindsided, like so upset
mhm,
that he was blindsided. And even in the preview of next episode, being like, how
Yeah,
dare you do this to me? And so to me,
yeah,
I'm like, Christian, like, I love a 3-2 to 1 vote. Cerie's
mhm,
mastermind kind of like thought. Cerie loves a 3-2 to 1 vote. And I love seeing it. Like, this is like iconic fantastic Survivor gameplay, right? Like, otherwise you're
yeah.
getting a tie, whatever. But I'm like, "Christian, are you being too fancy with this?" But I'm also like, "Emily, shut the fuck up, or else it's you going home." So, like, I'm
That
yeah,
part.
very much like, I understand both sides, and I also get her being like, "Okay, but if we" like, I would rather have Ozzy in here than Stephanie, like, I haven't worked with Stephanie really on a boat, we just blindsided her. I trust Ozzy, literal does she think about White Lotus?
mhm.
But I get why she would be like, "If I can pull him in, I'd rather have the vote," not realizing that, Christian is so 50-50.
Yeah. I also want to
Yeah.
say this. I'm not going to get into detail of tribal because it was way too much information, and I think that that's why I said that should have been the 30 minutes that we needed. All of
Mhm,
this plus that because then I would have felt like everything, but it was just so much of Jeff is also very interesting to me that I think future Survivor players should pay attention to when Jeff is talking because Jeff to me be giving a dialogue during the conversation, but it also gives that something's going on between you two, and like I'm giving you hints, like because
mhm.
the way he would go back to Christian, then to Mike, and then to Christian, then to Mike, and I'm like, if I was watching, I would be like, if I was playing, I would be like, something's up. Go ahead, Hannah.
Okay. A couple things. So, I think that's really interesting. Now we don't see everything because remember, these are incredibly edited. Tribal is probably hours long. And of course, they have to edit it in such a way that will make the vote make sense. And so maybe he's doing that to everybody, but we're just seeing him go
Mm,
back and forth between these couple players. However, I do think that as as a player of Big Brother or Survivor, you should use production to your advantage. You should pay attention. That's literally the only piece of advice that I gave Ashley before she walked into the house was do a lot more listening than talking in the diary room because production will just ask you leading questions and that'll allow you to piece together what's happening in the house, who the power players are. Pay attention to the order in which people are voting because that'll tell you who like the middlemen are, who the swing votes are. So Big D, I agree with that. I do think it's important to listen to production. However, in this case, I don't know if that's just what they're showing us.
Oh yeah, because of the edit. Yeah.
Yeah.
This tribal council, it is what it is. I didn't know who was gonna go home, I'm be honest. Like when the votes end up being like two for Emily and two for Mike, one for Angelina, I was like, oh my God, if Emily goes home, I'm gonna be stressed. I'm not mad at Mike going home. Mike got a business. He need to go write season 5 and season 6, get back to the drawing board because season 4 or whatever wasn't good. We need to get to the what we need to get to. He got plenty of people. He got some money. He need to get back anyway. I know his manager and the rest of them are like, please hurry up. We gotta get you in the studio writing.
Oh,
But
in fact, they sent snail mail. to Christian. They were like, "We
Yeah,
need him back."
probably
So,
through song from Zack Brown.
mhm.
He probably said, "Need to get back to White Lotus where we get down with the fish." Bet you next season's gonna be about fish. I bet you. And Zack Brown's gonna be in it.
Oh, for
Um,
sure.
I will say, Mike was shocked, but he went out as a champ. He went out
Yeah.
very head high. It was very nice. Christian, I'm not mad at this move. I just feel bad because Ozzy is now
Pit.
like,
Well,
motherfuckers, what's up? I'm pissed.
yeah. But
So,
Ozzy, has he ever really known what's going on? No.
But this again is who Ozzy is. Like, to the
Yeah.
point of coach will be coach, Ozzy is Ozzy. Like, Ozzy takes things personally. Like, that
Oh, okay.
is who he is as a game player. And
mhm,
it's like,
And
dude,
I want
it's about you.
you said what?
I said, it's just like, it's not about you. Like, if anything,
Yeah.
Angelina should be mad, but okay.
Yeah.
I
And
think she's just
I was
like, "I'm
gonna
still being saved, so it is what it is." Sorry, Hannah.
this is no, 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 you're fine, you're fine. I'm wondering, like, is Emily, does she tend to take things a little more personally? Because as I said, Mike White, he went out with his head held high. He was like, "This has been fun, guys." He does not need Survivor. I think he just did this because his schedule was free from Monday, March 19th to Thursday, April 21st. He had some time. He had a break.
I'm
Um,
dead.
and so I wonder if Christian was like, "This isn't really like I know this isn't going to fracture my
I
relationship
don't
with Mike White."
I I think that it hit Mike hard. I think,
Oh,
like,
you
we'll
do.
have to see what exit press like, I would be
Mm,
very curious about the exit press. But I
I
think
don't care
it's
about
like,
anyone's exit press except Zac Brown.
okay, well, I hope he does it. He gave enough confessionals, he should be doing it.
Okay, at this point, but you're right, Claire, I agree, like, we do need to hear
I'm
his,
just
exit
curious,
press.
like, this is the first
mm,
true betrayal from someone on your season, and I think that hits
mm,
different from other betrayals where it's kinda like, "Yeah, we were playing a game, it's fine." This is like
yeah.
we know how close you get on a cast, and, like,
Yeah.
that goes beyond the cast, it really does, like, it
Mhm,
Yeah.
and so it is like, I don't
mhm,
know, I think
Mm,
it'll be interesting. I don't
mhm,
I don't think that played a factor for his decision, but who knows?
okay. Well,
yeah.
also, do you guys think a couple more things that I want to
Mm.
just hit on. Do you guys feel like Christian turning on Mike White this early when that was kind of like a guaranteed trio of votes? Do you think that was premature? Because I surely do. It was super compelling to watch as a viewer. I loved it. It made the episode incredibly dynamic, but Christian no longer holds the definitive majority, and so I don't think it was the smartest thing.
I think it for me personally, if I'm trying to work on the relationships that I like around me and I feel more comfortable with those, I'm gonna go with those. I want Emily and Ozzy to know, like, I'm willing to I got rid of my person for the sake of wanting to work with you guys. Now, Ozzy didn't like that he wasn't a part of it, but hopefully he'll be able to listen to that. If not, at least we know Emily's like, I got Christian down like this, and Angelina don't got a choice because she already know everybody else is trying to come for her, so she gotta work with Christian. So it really makes Christian in a position where I know I got 2 people that at least one has a connection with other people that I have from the other tribe, and some of them are here, Ozzy, Cerie is still on the other tribe, other people, Rick Devens. I think he knows that he has his Rick Devens, and Rick Devens is still here. I don't need a Mike White.
Mm,
Yeah, I think that I think this will probably be very, like, controversial of, like, will the is this good or is this not? And I think, like, the 3 I think Mike White would have been loyal to Christian, but
mhm.
when you're coming for my, like, person on the side, okay, that's my chess piece. How, like, if I'd be curious to hear why Christian wasn't pushing Stephanie. Like, Mike White has a
Yes.
six pack. Like, if you're going for a challenge like, Mike White is a challenge person. As much
Mhm,
as he's, like, self-deprecating about being old or whatever, like,
Mhm.
he's good in comps.
mhm,
Why go
Oh,
for
because
Mike
that six
White
pack was
versus
not helping him today with that boat.
well,
huh.
he wasn't pushing from the abs is really the issue.
Yeah, I
Um
don't know what he was pushing. It was like side, shoulder. He's like, "So what the fuck is going on? Get behind it, bitch."
But, like, I can see of, like, Mike White clearly is trying to manipulate him, in Big D's terms. And
Don't you
so
blame that one on me.
okay. I think, like, I feel like there are other options. I think I'm just curious to see how does it play out. Like, I think if Emily does end up snaking him, we have our answer. Like,
Yeah.
but if she stays loyal, maybe that was the right call.
I think that she's staying loyal just because, think about it, she stayed loyal with him even through the idol mess. She's staying loyal to him again through this. You know, I agree. Like, I think Emily's gonna look at this like, okay, he's not playing me. He doesn't have Mike White, you know, and I think Mike White is just looking at other avenues and other relationships. And I will say, if somebody was pushing somebody where I was like, please, like, can we not do this person? Like, I really want us to do, like, let's think of another option. And you're not willing to give me another option. And then you're still trying to push this plan. I'm gonna be like, okay, so you're not listening. You're trying to run this game. You're
Mhm.
not listening to me when we're supposed to be working together. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
yeah. Do you guys have anything else for this episode? I thought this episode was great. It was
Mhm.
wonderful.
The
And
I
musical.
the
could have done
musical.
with an hour
Oh, yes.
episode. I could have done with
Me too.
an hour.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, because usually our recaps are long, which just tells you
Mm.
it was a musical. It was not giving what it was supposed to be giving.
Yeah. Last thing I want to say though, Mike White talking about how um in his day-to-day it's his job to be a con artist. I was like, why would you say that right before a
Idiot.
vote?
He don't give a
And you could
fuck.
tell he was like,
Look,
oh,
Christian was like,
as Jeff
I've
repeated.
never heard him say that before.
And the fact that Jeff repeated his words
Repeated
back
it.
to him, Jeff was like, so what you're saying is you're a con artist and in your day-to-day you lie. And so
And
that's going to
use
help you in
people.
the game of Survivor. And Mike was like, oh,
Mm.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. And he is Mike, what he said, I appreciate him having no filter. I think that's just because he really don't have to have a filter in his business. He's Mike White. He make White Lotus. He's doing all the shit that he want to do. He's a bigger celebrity than all of them. Like, yeah, he don't. Yeah, please. He's like, motherfuckers, yeah, I con artist. The people I do, you got a con artist, give what the fuck you need. I'm gonna get this motherfucking shit done. If I want my shit to release, I'm gonna release it by this time. I'm gonna tell these people to make sure it's released at this time. If not, I'm gonna make sure they know I'm gonna slash their tires. I'm not playing. Yeah, I'm a con artist, bitch. And I told you your my con artist ass told you we're voting for Emily, bitch.
That's exactly what he said, and that's exactly how he said it. I also just noticed that in this episode, I think Christian was the one who pointed it out, how Mike White got comfortable. He got complacent. And I think the second you start feeling too comfortable, that's usually when you're on your way out because then you get cocky and that rubs people the wrong way and you start missing things. So
Mhm.
those
Well,
are my
guys,
thoughts.
this was a great episode. This episode is sponsored by Zack Brown. All you guys be going home with a written album copy of his newest album. Yes, yes. You get an
Should
album.
we
You
go,
get an
guys?
album.
Should we go to his tour?
No, I'm
You
busy
he
that
watches
day.
Big
All
Brother.
the
He
days.
watched every season of Survivor. I was like, all of them? I think it's okay to skip some.
I skipped some. I definitely, actually, I am kind of
I
going back and
forgot.
watching all of
Trust
them
me, I
right now,
can
the ones I
help.
miss.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I think I'm on season, I think, Claire, if I can be honest
2?
with you, I think I'm on season 12 or something like
Oh,
that.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
So you know, like, Colby.
Yeah, I knew Kobe beforehand. I knew who he was. I thought
Oh, I
I
love
knew Kobe
that.
was, I knew he was giving something. We should have had Kobe putting on those shorts. Let me see what's going
I
on.
know, I gotta go back and see how short these shorts were.
Oh, Claire.
They
I
were,
wish you could pull it up right now. If it's on
they
Twitter
were
right now,
literally, they were
hold
Bermuda
on.
shorts,
I'm
Big Z.
saying I felt like he was almost wearing jeans.
Hold on one
Yeah.
second. Zach, I hope I spell it right. Zack
ZAC
Brown.
without the K.
Is it with a K or is it
No
with an
K,
H?
no K. Just
Oh,
ZAC.
so it's an
ZAC.
H.
No, it's just ZAC.
Thank you. Okay, let me see. Survivor.
Moment of truth, guys.
Oh my God, please.
I'm
Okay.
nervous.
Okay.
How long? What do you think the inseam is? Give it-
I'm gonna pause it when they put it on it.
Okay. Do you feel like they did like a slow pan up?
I don't
I'm fast
remember any
forwarding
of this.
Oh, here we go.
I
Here we
hope it
go.
lasted more than 30 seconds for you.
Like plantains, beans, and rice.
Oh, pause it. Pause it. Why you
Ooh,
didn't pause?
plantain.
Okay.
All right. Let's see it. And you know I love short shorts. They're shorter than Jack.
Oh, you know
what?
they are actually short.
They're pretty
I
short.
ain't gonna tell my
They
gay
are.
ass. That's the most important thing. When
Camo?
I watch these, let me tell you something. My gay ass when I watch these shows, I be looking at the shorty shorts, the bulges, and the asses. Of course, I know but that's the one thing I can say I remember from the episode. I might not know what they said or how to spell their name or what country they in or what's going on, but I damn
Or
sure
who
know
they
when it
voted
comes
for, or
to
who won
they
the
voted
challenge.
for, or who won the challenge. But when it comes time for me to look to see what a man look like with his legs, baby, I'm gonna remember exactly what I'm looking at. And on that
And
note,
I do
Thank
want to
you.
say that is all Big D. That is not a reflection of us at the Heavy Crown Network. We do not
Exactly.
like to objectify players. That is entirely on him. I just want to make sure
Yes.
that I don't
Yes.
get sued.
Yes.
Me as well.
Not
Okay.
soon.
Oh my God, please don't.
Who's suing the Heavy Crown Network? But in other news, guys, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much for joining us. And remember, as I said, next week, we might be a day late. I have to do a little bit of traveling. But other than that, we will be giving you your recap with Claire, Hannah, and Big D. And guys, yes, Tiffany, she's taking a little bit of time. Shout out to Tiffany. She's taking a little bit of time to herself. So she'll still be here behind the scenes. She might pop up. She might not. Don't worry. If not, me, Claire, and Hannah will be here to give you your
The
recap.
hearts.
Oh,
Yeah, I
my
know
God,
how
we
to do
love
it
How
that
do you
way.
do
Do you?
that?
You have to turn on your reaction on your camera up top. Like the green camera on your MacBook. You see that?
Do you have a
No, I'll
window?
figure it out though.
Okay.
Look
But
up.
other than
No,
that,
I have a
guys,
Mac.
thank you. Claire, Hannah, do you have anything you would like to say to the fans?
No, everything that was
No.
said was said allegedly. Please don't sue us.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you for listening. See you
Thank
next week.
you. See you next week.